Hello, welcome to my second vlog. So before I get started on the topic, I want to put a little image in your head. So close your eyes, think about it. Imagine waking up at 8 a.m. and you're not quite sure whose room you're in, and you're definitely not in your own bed. You slowly get up out of bed, trying not to wake up the person sleeping. It's cold outside, so you find all of the clothes that you can find, even if they aren't yours. From there, you sneak out, expecting never to see that person again, even though you're wearing all their clothes. What just happened here? Open your eyes. That's right, this is the morning after a hookup, and you are about to take that walk of shame back to your room. Now that I have this image in your head, I'm going to explain what a hookup is. Research says that hookups are spontaneous and casual sexual encounters with an acquaintance or a stranger who is not a regular dating partner, which means there's no expectations in a long-term relationships. Hookups are usually intended as to be one-night stands, although not hookups. All hookups are not all hookups accumulate in sexual intercourse. Now, let me start with saying one of the things that I hate most about hooking up, which is probably the only thing that I hate about hooking up, is that there is no universal definition for what a hookup is. Because when I hear the term hookup, I automatically think that the two people had sex. So if one of my friends comes over to me and is like, "Hey Colleen, I hooked up with somebody," I automatically assume they had sex, and that gets me in trouble because when I tell somebody else or I bring it up later on and then I get in trouble because they actually just kissed, then I look stupid. So I think if you kiss somebody, just say that, because hooking up makes the action seem so much more intense than what the encounter probably was. But anyway, back to what hooking up is. Usually when we think of hookups, we think of like a guy sleeping with a girl, and the awful double standard of a guy sleeping with a bunch of girls makes them a stud, and then if a girl sleeps with a bunch of guys, then they're automatically a slut. So contrary to this stupid stereotype, research does show that women also engage in short-term mating strategies for many of the same reasons as men, such as sexual desire, sexual experimentation, physical pleasure, and then alcohol or drug use. And with that said, that we need to get rid of this double standard that comes with two people sleeping together, or even the negative connotations that come behind hooking up, because unfortunately women are more likely to have negative emotions about hooking up because of the backlash that they're going to receive for this action. And I think it needs to be more of an empowering action for a woman. Within my personal experiences, though, hooking up has kind of made me who I am today, and I understand that that might sound super ridiculous, but I was at a point in my life where every single guy who I dated just screwed me over. So I was like, screw you guys, I'm just going to do what I want. So I took a break just to have some fun, and I did the whole hookup scene, and it made me realize what I wanted in a future partner, and it taught me how I wanted to be treated. So I got to the point in my life where eventually hooking up just wasn't satisfying me anymore. So then I realized, okay, it's time to settle down, find that person that I want to be with, and then that's what I did. I found my boyfriend, and obviously I have not gone back to the hooking up scene since. But with all that said, hooking up does not make you a bad person, and it definitely does not mean that you will be single forever. Thankfully, research has suggested that dating is not dead, no matter what people may say, and dating is still considered to be a higher quality relationship than a hookup. My advice would be to stay true to yourself and do whatever the hell you want. The right person will come around, but remember, it probably is not the person that you were sleeping with or hooking up with. Hookups are supposed to be fun, and they're supposed to be carefree. So let's get rid of the negative connotation, and let's keep it that way. Goodbye!